Welcome back to the False Nines YouTube channel. Brand new video today. There was not one yesterday because I had a job interview to prepare for. It went okay. We're going to get on with some videos today. And today we've got a tough challenge. We're away against Palermo, who were relegated from Serie A. We're also facing Livorno, who were also in Serie A a few years ago. But they came straight back down and they've been in Serie B for a few years. So 2 videos today. In the table we're in 12th place at the moment. Level on points with Palermo. And Livorno we're in 2nd. So it's going to be a difficult one today, but we haven't won a live com yet. Today would be a nice time to do it. Let's see if we can do it in a new episode of Parma from the Ashes. So as I said, 2 games as usual. We're away against Palermo and we're at home against Livorno. So the table at the moment, we sit in 12th place with 18 games played, 6 wins, 9 draws, 3 defeats, and a goal difference of +3. We are draw specialists. We have drawn more games than anybody else with 9 draws. We've got 3 teams on 7. So yeah, we need to start picking up some more wins. As you can see, we are down near the bottom in terms of the win column, but we haven't lost a lot of the games, and we're on an unbeaten run of 12, possibly. I think it's 12. Let's go through some games off screen and have a look. So yeah, we are unbeaten in 12 league games. Last episode we had a 2-2 draw against Catania, which ended in ended in tears. Calderini scored after a dreadful mistake by Sabioni. Then we had a 1-1 draw against Modena, in which someone conceded a penalty. I believe it was Kosic. Off screen, we had a 1-0 win against Chievo. Andrea Marcucci with the goal, the 18-year-old online from Roma. As I said last time, Roberto Mancini, the Roma manager, complained we weren't playing him enough. We started playing him and he rewarded us with a goal set up by Gaston Camara. So nice there. Only 5 shots in total. Wasn't a very eventful game, but we won at 1-0. That's all that matters. 2-2 draw against Alessandria, in which we were 1-0 down. Stefano Beltrami scored for them. Equaliser by Gaston Camara, who then put us ahead 2 minutes from time, but into injury time, and they got a late equaliser. Vedran Seliak, 92nd minute, made it 2-2. Alborno started at left back, a rare start for him, and he's come through for me in recent games. We've got a few options at left back, and he seems to be the best one at the moment. Venucci has not really impressed me. Saporetti's been a solid defender, so Alborno started at left back. And he set up both goals, and Camara scored them both. So nice link up between the 2 players there. And a fairly even game, so I think a draw there was a fair result. We then beat Venezia 1-0, rivals of ours. And, you know, we don't get on with the manager very well. But Venezia are down at the bottom end of the table. So this is a nice win. Sarcevic with the only goal in the game here, 92nd minute. He came on for Gaston Camara and he scores, well, what was it, about 7 or 8 minutes after coming on. Camara coming off. Kupitz suffered an injury in this match. He has come back now, but yeah, he's had a bit of a tough time with the injuries, his poor Kupitz. 12th minute in as well, so very early injury. We then beat Frosinone 3-1. 2 own goals in this match. Zaccagnolo own goal put us ahead. We then went 2-0 up through Ben Makulu. Frosinone pulled it back with Venucci with an own goal, which didn't look like an own goal, but if you see it from a certain angle, you can see it does. It was a deflection. And it was straight from the goalkeeper as well. It was a goal kick. The player got it. He ran forward. He had 1 touch and he shot. Deflected off Venucci and it went in. So that was a unfortunate one. And then we finished them off. Gaston Camara at 88th minute. Made it 3-1. He set one up. Sarcevic also with an assist. So some very good performances there, and yeah, it was a very nice one, I think, against Frosinone. And then the most recent game was a goalless draw against Novara, in which we didn't get a shot on target. Novara had loads of the ball, they had chances, and they couldn't put them away. And Mika with a solid display in goal, good defensive display all over really. Sabioni doing pretty well before coming off. Just didn't really do a lot up front. And strikers at the moment is a big problem because Girardi has not scored in about 18 games, so I think he's going to go in the next transfer window. Beretta is not really up to scratch either, and Makulu's misfiring as well. So our strikers are not doing well at the moment. And even we bought a bunch of strikers, and you know, a lot of them haven't scored. We've got Simone Selva, who's actually capped internationally because he plays for San Marino. He's been capped 5 times for them, and he's only 17. and he is improving every day, it seems. But even he isn't playing very much. He actually played a game off the bench for us. He played a little while, didn't really do much. Yeah, there's options, but I say none of them are really doing very well. So I'm not quite sure what to do. Let's get into a game then. Away against Palermo. As I said, Palermo are down from Serie A. As I said in the intro, they've been sort of around the top flight for a good 10 years or so. They had a relegation in 2013, but came straight back up. And their key player, Tomo Hemed, was at Brighton for a brief time, as you can see in 2015. Played 36 games, scored 24 goals for them. Got sold straight away to Palermo, who paid $6.5 million for him, where he didn't do very well last season. But yeah, Brighton got him, and he did really well for him, and they just went straight away. So that's not really well. He could have kept him after scoring 24 goals, but obviously he couldn't afford to pay him. And then Livorno is the other game today. We'll get into that very shortly. But let's pick a team for this first game here. So this is the team we are going to go with today, Palermo versus Parma. Mike in goal has been pretty solid overall. Past 3 games hasn't had a lot to do. He did make one mistake in a previous game though. Back 4 of Alborno, Saporiti, Kosic and Balaza, who haven't been too bad. Of course, there was no goal previously. But these guys have actually scored at the right end in previous games. In our last 2 live comms, in fact. Aguirre is going to come in as the ball-winning midfielder. Now, I've mentioned his disciplinary record. He's got 2 red cards already this season. Hopefully that will be the last of them. Botta playing just ahead. He is now captain because Lucarelli has been stripped of his captain duties because he's just not going to play anymore. He just can't cut it anymore. I mean, if you look at his average ratings in the games that he's played, 6.37 on average. So he's not playing anymore. Sad, but he's 40 years old now. He can't go anymore. Sartovic playing as a trequartista. Kupic to the left of him. Kamara on the right. Beretta up front as an advanced forward. So that is the first 11. And the bench, we've got Graziani, Carlini, Marcucci, Butaccio, Sabioni, Barre, Vanucci, Mikulu, if we need him, hopefully we won't, and Girardi. We're on defensive structured, seeing as we're against a good team here, playing slightly deeper. I'm going to go with the high tempo and go more direct. But yeah, that will do. Let's submit the team and let's get into some football matches. I'm going to passionately say media have given you a lot of credit, so put out a worthy display. Not a bad team talk. We'll leave it at that. Lots of people listening keenly. A few people with no real reaction, but let's see if we can do well here. We haven't done anything yet, and we're already up to 11th. Provercelli not holding up their end, and now we're back down to 12th because they've equalised. There's a free kick here and a good save by Mike. That was the first chance of the match. It was a Gonzalez who had the shot in, and they've got a corner here. Clemenza puts it out to Mancini. Here's Petzela, and Gonzalez was offside, but chances early on for Palermo. We have had a shot, but we haven't really come into it. I'm going to switch it up to counter. Because they're winning possession more, but it's not too one-sided, really. They've had 6 shots. But so far, we haven't done too badly. 69% passes could be better. It's now down to 68, so that's no good. We've won the ball here, so this could be a chance to attack. Here is Beretta. And he's been dispossessed. Here's Vitale to Hemed, who I mentioned before. We looked at him pre-game. Played for Brighton at the time. Here's Pascuti. Clemenza's there, and Balaza clears it away. Here's Gasparoni to Zahirov. They're having a lot of shots early on here. I think we need to try and let's pump it into the box, and let's go for some early crosses. I'll try and get it in there, get it in our area as quickly as we can to get more shots away. We've had a couple more shots, but Palermo coming forward again here. We've yet to really see us on the ball for an extended period of time, so that's kind of worrying. Here's Pascuti again. They're exploiting this flank, and Hamed has put them 1-0 up. That was I think that was coming. We've seen them on the ball a lot. We haven't really done a lot with what possession we've had. Replay. My brother's making stupid noises here. Hamed with the Hemeda. I can't believe I just said that. Really? The Hemeda. Okay. We haven't done terribly, but we're 1-0 down and they're having too many shots. So yeah, I think that's fair. You've been unlucky so far. Right, let's change some instructions. Right, we're going to close down more. I'm not going to get stuck in because that's just going to cause more cards. But we are being more expressive, yeah. Shoot on sight. We need to get more shots away. But close down more is important. Can we change our opposition instructions? We don't really need to, apparently. Right, close down Hamed. We're closing down all these wide players. That's important. And we're marking him and all that. So, oh yeah, all that stuff's fine. We're doing all that, so that's important. But I say elsewhere, it just hasn't really come through for us. Let's start the second half. I'm switching up to attacking maybe after a little while, just because we need to try and shoot more. But so far, it hasn't been terrible. I mean, Kofi Agaye's done pretty well. He's been booked again, but we're not too bad. We're still sort of staying around 12th place, but you know, guys like Lecce and Catania there, you can see they're catching us up. We've played an hour now. Beretta has offered very little. We've had a couple of shots on target, but that's not really great. I'm going to bring on Girardi. Makudu is not going to play today. He just can't. Let's push on a bit more. Let's push slightly higher up. Let's try that. And then we'll do a touchline team talk in a minute as well. We're going to do that now. Actually, let's passionately demand more. Oh God, we're coming forward here. Sarcevic. I think this is the longest I've seen us on the ball, and that. Well, okay. The less said about that, the better. Balazar hasn't cut it at right back. He hasn't been very good. Sarcevic, this could be a chance here. Girardi's through. I'll score. Please score. He knows put through Kamara, and it's 1-1. Okay, I will take that. 1 each. That's a good equaliser. And, you know, Girardi, he hasn't scored in a lot of games, but he's got 1 or 2 assists. So credit to him for that. He just held it up, and that was a great ball to Kamara. And, you know, I think I went through the keeper's legs. Where's that goalkeeper? Posovic. You just got nutmegged, my friend. 17 minutes played. I'm going to change my right back. Balassa, he's not cut it for me this season. I thought he'd be good, but really he's been very disappointing. So Carlini has played a bit more, and I didn't really notice that he wasn't playing in the quick pick. Here's Hamed to Mbalo, Ngoyi, Clemenza. Hamed's through, good save, Gasparoni, and the rebound is cleared. Oh, we could get a winner here. 78 minutes played. Alborno, come on, my man. No, the ball wasn't great. Hamed again, number 5 closing down. He's gone back to the goalkeeper. We're punishing, well, we're not punishing them, but we're threatening here. I'm going to go attacking. I'm going for the winner. Let's win a game. That would be nice. I'm going to take off Kupitz. He's just come back from injury. And, yeah, he's not looking too hot. We're going to bring on Barai. Getting inside forward on there. And let's see if we can go for a winner in the late stages here. We're actually coming a bit more into the game now. This hasn't been that bad. I'm pretty impressed with this performance, actually. First half was okay. It wasn't terrible. But it looks like it's going to be a 1-1 draw. I think that's a good result. Unless they score from... Oh, no. 93rd minute penalty. Are you fucking kidding me? I can't believe that's just happened. I was just about to say we're going to draw. And literally seconds from the final whistle, we've conceded a penalty. Oh, God damn it. I can't believe that's just happened. What is it they say about famous last words? Thomas Hamed, I've mentioned it before. He scored twice. So I'm not mentioning any opposition players anymore. And literally one of the last moments in the game, we've conceded a penalty. Palermo have scored. And we've lost 2-1. I don't believe what I've just seen. Kozic committed the foul. You cost us 2 points there. Well, that would have been a very good point. 94th minute penalty. Oh my God. Is that really the way this season is going to go? We're still in 12th. That's not too bad. But as you can see, there's 2 teams on 26 points and 3 teams on 25 points. We lose the next game and we drop down to 17th. So that's not good. And we're against Livorno next, who are in 2nd place, 3 points behind Leeds Chievo. That's our first defeat in 12 games as well. That's the end of our 12-match unbeaten run. And it's ended like that. I can't believe that's just happened. Parma fall to late defeat. Yeah, you don't say. 94th minute. Pretty late. I don't like this. When you get the thing that you lose after a long unbeaten run, it's like the game is happy that you've lost. Parma finally lose. It's like they're pleased that we've actually lost a game. But that's the end of our 12-match unbeaten run, which ended... Well, we had a lot of draws in it, but we did pick up some wins. Oh, look. Kofi Agaye's got another ban because he's got 5 yellow cards. I can't believe how many... This guy's... You know, I had Diarra for Stoke on my last save, and he got a lot of yellow cards, but this guy's getting reds and yellows. It's bad. I don't like it. Oh, okay. Vicenza apparently want to buy Mikulu. Well, if you're going to give us some money for him, then maybe. I'll consider selling him only for the right price. I do need to buy some strikers in the next transfer window desperately, because these guys aren't firing goals at all. So that's definitely something we need to look at doing. Okay, game 2. We're against Livorno. We're at home, so that's one good thing. Mikulu's back in full training, but he's still not great conditioning-wise. Alright, I've had to make some rotation. Because people are on like sort of 90, 91, 92, which I don't really like playing them if they're on that. Because the game after this is, again, in a few days' time. So, changes have been made. So, Mika starts in goal. I've changed both fullbacks. Vanucci is on for Alborno. I don't really want to do it, but I don't really have a choice. Carlini at right back. Sabioni in for the suspended Kofiage. Marcucci in for Botta. Butaccio in for Sarcevic. Beret in for Kupitz. Tutino in for Kamara. Girardi in for Beretta. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 out of 11 changes. Right, let's go counter-structured. Let's leave all this as it is. Submit the team, and let's see if we can win a game. Let's win a live com. Let's do it. Give these fans their money's worth. Let's try that. Let's try and improve that. Bit of faith. Come on. You gotta have faith. Nothing noted by Barai, but everyone else looks happy and looks keen to do well. Let's see if we can do so as well. Come on, guys. Let's do it. Furlan on the right. And they're 1-0 up halfway through the first half. We've had one shot and we've got 33% possession. And we've completed just over half of our passes. That's dreadful. We haven't started well. Oh, look, they've got a corner. Here comes goal number 2. No, Barai wins it back. Oh, here we go. Counter-attack. Here is Girardi. And he's lost the ball. Great. Vantagiato. Vanucci wins the ball. Oh, Vanucci! Oh, Kostic clears it. Okay. Vanucci's shit. Right, half time. We've had one shot. With passing is awful. I'm going aggressive, and I'm saying the media have given you credit to put on a worthy display. And we're going aggressive. Defending has been awful. We haven't controlled midfield. And we've had one shot, so I'm not really going to say anything to him. Right, second half. 2 goals, and let's win a game. Butaccio to Barai. This could be good here. Barai on the ball. There's Marcucci to Butaccio. Vanucci passing it well here. Girardi heads it on, but there's no one there. Still only 41%. Oh, we've had another shot on target. That's good. But this has been dreadful so far. We haven't put anything going forwards. Right, Titino's coming off. Kamara's coming on. And Butaccio's coming off. And Sarcevic is coming on. Goal for Girardi. That's what I want. Where is this putting us in the table? See, look. Down to 15th now. We're not seeing much football here. 73 minutes, just like that. Pump the ball into the box. Go route 1. Higher up. Let's do it. We've got one more change to make. It's probably going to be Girardi. I think I'm going to get Mikulu on there, despite his lacking in conditioning. No, this isn't looking good. We haven't had a chance. We've had 3 shots on target, but they don't even warrant chances. We've got an overload, because I want to go, and I want to get a point here. It'll only put us up to 14th, but it's a point nonetheless. But this has been a dreadful display. Oh, look. Now he's got another injury. You're staying on. I don't care. You're staying on. I ain't playing with 10. Well, this has been a shit video. Oh, God. No, I ain't sympathising. No. I'm far from pleased. 2 defeats on the trot. I swear I don't reset games or anything like that, because that's what it looks like. If I've gone unbeaten for 12 games. And now suddenly I've lost 2 in a row. And they're live comms. That's just how it happens. It's the curse of the live comm. That's what it is. As soon as you turn that recording on, things go to shit. And this team is now falling down that table. As I said before, I had to reset my camera because it timed out after 30 odd minutes because maximum recording time was reached. Yeah, we've dropped 3 places after that. 15th still isn't that bad. I mean, we're quite a way ahead of the of these guys here. So I think we'll be okay with relegation-wise, unless we do have a complete disastrous winter. But we've got a winter break coming up. So we've got Lecce, Provercelli and Carpi but then we don't have a game for a month, so I'm going to try and fit some friendlies in there. Last season, we put some friendlies in and we improved dramatically afterwards. We haven't had a bad season, we've just lost 2 in a row. But the 12 unbeaten before that isn't too bad. So it hasn't been terrible. I suppose if we get some friendlies in, we'll keep the match sharpness up and try and get some wins under the belt in the second half of the season and try and win a live comp. We haven't done so yet. Makulia's going to be out for a bit longer. 20 matches without a goal for Girardi. But no, right, I'm selling you, mate. Sorry, I've got to sell you. You haven't scored in 20 games, you're going. I need to buy some strikers, and we've got £720,000 to do so. Okay, let's do it. Verona and Ternana are going to be our next games. I'm only going to do the 3 off screen, because I'm going to have some friendlies in there as well, hopefully. So Verona and Ternana will be our next games. We'll be professional winter break. So that's what we're going to do there, and then I will just see where we go after that. We're going to face Verona and Ternana next episode. Okay, that's going to do it for this video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like down below. Please leave any comments down there you want to make as well. If you want to see videos as and when it's up on YouTube, hit the subscribe button. I'm 5 subs away from 150, and I think I can get it in the next week. The support this month has been amazing. So thank you to everyone that watches my content and likes my tweets and follows me on Twitter and follows me at Tifo. And if you have, if you watch my content or if you follow me in any way, shape or form, thank you. It's as simple as that. So yeah, join me next episode where we face Verona and Ternana. But for now, that's going to do it for this video. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.